Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss the debacle that is Meghan Markle's flopcast. Because oh my gosh, this is episode 7, and thank goodness there are only 8 episodes in this series. So hopefully after next week, this thing's going to go away, it's going to disappear. We're never going to have to hear it again, only to mock it. Honestly, that's the only thing this is good for, to just have a laugh, have a vino and have a laugh. Now, in this episode, Meghan Markle is talking to one of her friends again, friend by association. This is Cassandra Morales Thurswell. Now, of course, I didn't know what she looked like. I had to look this up because Meghan Markle doesn't film her flopcasts because these are fake. They are not even in the same room when they're having this conversation. You would have seen that in one of my other videos because Hannah let the cat out the bag from Clever Blends. But Cassandra owns a company called Kitsch. Now, you might have heard of it. I don't know. Who knows? But it's a hair care product company. They do everything. She started out with hair ties, pretty basic. I'm surprised Meghan Markle didn't mention making scrunchies. Maybe that was a lie. Maybe that's why that never came up in this episode. That she started making hair ties that evolved into, I don't know, headbands, clips, all that kind of thing. Now she has a fully fledged business. She's obviously a female founder. Did this all on her own. So you'll hear some clips. Meghan Markle really can't relate to this woman at all. Just so far away from reality. Cassandra has done the hard yards for sure. A bit like last week's episode where we had the girl from Fig, forgot her name already. Was it Heather? I don't even know. But she actually was sewing things herself. So Meghan Markle clearly not making the jam for mass consumption. Now, this is her website here. She's got plenty of products. You can go and have a look. It's quite interesting and good for her. There's obviously a need for it. Now, friend by association to Meghan Markle, because this isn't Cassandra, this is Heather. So this is one of Meghan Markle's good friends, Heather Dorak, and Cassandra is her cousin, allegedly. So, like I said, friend by association, just get your friends on because they're the only people that are going to want to be on this flopcast. But apparently they're such good friends because you'll hear in this part, Meghan Markle loves nicknames and she loves to call Cassandra by a shortened version because take a listen to this. By the way, I love that you call me Cassie. Oh, I know, Cassandra. No, I love it because there's such a small handful of people that call me Cassie. It's like my immediate family and Meghan Markle. Now, how weird is that? Meghan Markle calls Cassandra Cassie, and the only other people in her life that call her Cassie are her immediate family. Now, to me, that isn't dissimilar to Lilibet taking the name, Meghan trying to weasel her way into people's lives and seeming closer than they actually are. So there's that first of all. Then we have Cassandra explaining how important product lines are to the consumer. I think the best way to put it is from day one, it was always that Kitsch has been people-centric. We've always been people-centric. You know, when most people start a business, they write a business plan. But it was just like, I want to make great products that people love and reorder because I really genuinely believe that reorders are what make a business. That really tells you, I value what you've created to the point where I need it again. Oh my goodness. So Meghan Markle, did you learn from that comment? Because sometimes Meghan Markle writes these points down. Okay, she takes notes. Did she take notes about the need for people to want to reorder? I don't think so. Because not only could people not even order in the first place, because, you know, allegedly these sold out so quickly, but she hasn't even restocked. She's done her first batch, her first, what's that word she uses? Her first tranche of products, and that's it. Nothing has been restocked. How long does it take to make some jam? Obviously a very long time. So Meghan Markle hasn't learned anything so far about reordering and product availability. Now, next up, let's have a look at Meghan Markle and parenting, because she has absolutely no clue what it is really like for a parent without any assistance while you are running a business. And Cassie says, I had some really intense postpartum anxiety, and my husband really had to step in. And this is when, we were really growing quickly, and it was such a crippling growth period for me. It was so hard. I felt like I wasn't good at anything. And I have one child, so I can only speak for my experience with my one daughter. But I think it wasn't until 7, when she was 7 years old, that I was like, okay, I'm okay. Oh, wow, says Meghan Markle. So Meghan Markle has no clue how hard it is to have a child. And from my own personal experience, I get that because I have the one daughter as well. And honestly, it wasn't until she was 3 that she would even sleep through the night. 7, okay, there's other things going on. But Meghan Markle, you've got all the help in the world and you still can't even get things over the line. Then Meghan talks about what she thought it would be like to be a parent. I've always wanted to be a mom. Before I was a mom, I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to give a speech with a baby on my hip. I had a whole vision. I was like, I'm just gonna, and then you fast forward. Granted, I had a lot of external things going on by the time I had both pregnancies and both babies. Now, first of all, is she having a clapback at the royal family there? Or is she saying that people were giving her so much hate? That was the external stuff going on that she just couldn't cope. What was that little comment about? That was a dig, if you ask me. But obviously, Meghan Markle just thought she could continue on with her life, her selfish life, and just strap the kid like it's a prop to her hip. Now, Meghan Markle, a kid is not like a moon bump. You can't just strap it to your hips and keep going. Meghan Markle is living in some alternate reality. She has no clue what it is like to be a parent. She never had a clue. She's never seen a parent actually working and looking after kids. She's always had parents that probably just left her alone or dragged her along to their work. Now, next up, let's take a listen because Meghan Markle has done zero research for this flopcast. And I mean, these guys are meant to be friends, but she just has no clue where this woman is at with her business. Because take a listen to this. And that at some point, I'm so curious. You have this pinnacle of success with the business. I'm assuming that at that point you probably have some investors too. Oh, no, Kitsch is still bootstrapped today. Oh, you're kidding me. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm shocked. Oh my goodness, Meghan Markle, you did not even know that this woman who is your friend, who you call Cassie, just like her mother or her immediate family call her the same nickname, and you don't even know that this woman is doing it tough, has no investors, and is still making a profitable business. Don't you do some research? I think that is so lazy on Meghan Markle's behalf. And honestly, that is a big part of this story. As you can see, that is why it is even called bootstrapping. It's a pivotal moment. It's very significant. But guys, last up, let's listen because I think Meghan Markle gets her mean girl on. And I'm going to show you 2 clips which really explain this. Meghan Markle is a mean girl through and through. We know that. She can't help it. It is part of the fabric of her being. Because take a listen to this. So it's everything that interacts with your hair from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. And we just kept thinking about all these other things and how can we be creating a better experience for the customer for products they were kind of already using, but let's make a better version of it. It wasn't rocket scientist. It wasn't rocket scientist. It wasn't rocket science. It was just like you. It was thoughtful. Okay, so guys, did you hear that? Cassandra makes a mistake and she accidentally says it wasn't rocket scientist. And she's embarrassed. She giggles. You can't hear it, but Meghan Markle is laughing at her as well. Okay, as ever, Meghan Markle sees someone making a mistake, jumps on it, laughs at them. And in my opinion, that is mean girl. But what makes it meaner is that could easily have been edited out. That didn't need to be in this flopcast because we are talking about a highly edited flopcast. It chops and changes throughout the entirety of the program. There's a bazillion ads. Trust me, this thing is chopped up more than Meghan Markle's crudités, okay? So she could have edited it out if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to because she likes to feel superior. So in my opinion, that is what I hear there. Meghan Markle making fun of someone, being a bully, being a mean girl. But let me show you the second clip because this adds a bit more context to that. Because later on in the flopcast, we actually find out a bit more information about Cassandra. Take a listen to this. It's interesting though, I'm dyslexic, she says. Oh, I didn't know that, says Meghan. I'm dyslexic. When I was really young, I failed at the most foundational thing that all kids learn how to do. But I prevailed, right? I can read. And I mean now I'm a ferocious reader. Oh my goodness. So not only has Cassandra slipped up in this and Meghan Markle has left it in on purpose, we then find out that Cassandra actually is dyslexic. Now, I think that is probably why she slipped up. I don't know for sure. I do know some people that are dyslexic. It's not a huge thing for them, but every now and then something will come up like that. Okay, so Meghan Markle should have also known she was dyslexic, by the way, because I thought these guys were friends. How many friends do you have that you don't know things like that about them? I mean, it's just not a thing. You know your friends. Meghan Markle doesn't seem to know any of her friends, honestly. But if you found out that someone was dyslexic and you saw that they had made that mistake earlier, there's another reason to take it out. Another reason to edit it. It's not hard, Meghan Markle. You don't even edit this thing yourself. So in my opinion, Meghan Markle demonstrates once again that she is a mean girl. So her and Chrissy are going to get along just fine on season 2 of With Love, Meghan. So there you go, guys. That is in a nutshell what I picked up in this flopcast, episode 7 of Cassandra. It's all you need to know. There's nothing more in there. Trust me. It's garbage. It's boring. One more to go, and this can all be over. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.